Shrink for your grandma. Yeah, don't shrink for her old ass. Don't shrink for your daddy. Go to war. Because if they love you, they're going to keep coming. Don't shrink to that employer. No, don't go into church and be feeling like, oh, I'm only a sinner. Okay, the only thing that when a sin is nothing but missing your mark. And the way you miss your mark is when you do not actually get the things that you said you wanted in this reality. When you deny yourself of the version of you that you really want to be because you feel like you're doing too much. So you shrink to please the others. So you shrink because you care about their opinion, because you no longer believe in yourself the way that you truly should. Why do you not believe in yourself? And you came in this reality on your own. And as a baby, you know, they tell you can do anything. Oh, you can do this and then you can do that. And when you get about 4 or 5, they start mentally programming you for your demise. No, take all that stuff out. All they can do is teach you from their level of survival and forgive these people. But if you want self-respect, if you want any of these things, start with yourself first. Believe in you first. Get the validation that you're seeking from your mama, your sister, your cousin, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, from the internet. Give it to yourself. Like, why? What's so hard with complimenting yourself? What's so hard for standing up for yourself? Like, let me tell you a story. I used to not stand up for myself. I moved from a state of an actual physical state in the United States of America to another state. And guess what had to happen to me for me to be able to come who I am now? I had to start speaking up for myself. I had to start taking up for myself because I didn't have no family here. When I was in the other state, I had family that they was all crazy. They was hitters. So they was going to literally fight you. They was going to hit you. They was going to do all those things. But let me tell you what, when I got alone, I realized that all I ever had was myself. So that little coward little girl, she had to get up. Like, she had to go. It's time for you to go because I am literally, either one or two things will happen to you. You either shrink and then you just get rid of yourself, or you expand and you grow and then you actually attract more of what you want. You actually are proving to yourself that I am stronger than what I believe in. I am really worthy of this reality. Like, you don't need to take the people that you already know with you. They either, the ones that's ready, they gonna come, and the ones that's not, they're just gonna drop off. And you need to be okay with losing people to find you. So you need to be okay with knowing that you are the only one that you need. Belief is within. Asking somebody else, that means you don't believe in yourself. Why wouldn't you want to believe in yourself when all you have is yourself? You should be your biggest fan at all times. The more that you show up for yourself, the more disciplined you are, the more that you do these things, the world is a mirror. It's going to reflect back to you exactly who you are. All of y'all that's entering in chat, good morning, good evening, good night, hello. I'm glad y'all here. Like the live, help the girl out, okay? This tea hot. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It got a little shot of cognac. And say, amen. This is the type of Sunday service that we have over here. Like, I'm trying to knock, I got an eye infection. And I'm trying to knock it out somehow. Like, my nose is draining and this shit sucks. But guess what? I still showed up. I said, somebody somewhere is sick and they won't go live. But they told their audience they would. I said, somebody won't go to the gym and they got a home or they got a street outside and they didn't show up for themselves. Like, you are basically telling yourself it's okay to quit on yourself. Or like, you might call somebody and say, I'm sick. And then they tell you, oh, you shouldn't be do-do-do-do-do. And you're like, yep. That's a cop-out. That's for you to play a coward role and just be like, oh, well, they was right. So I'm going to just do this instead. No. What? Show up for yourself. That's the only way you will begin to start believing in yourself. Do what you said. Speak up for yourself. Walk as if you are already what it is. You don't need the outside. Why do you need so much validation from the outside world when the outside world should just be after you get so good at manifesting, after you get so good at believing in yourself, the world you'll just start seeing all your little manifestations just coming and you'll just be so thrilled with those that what the 3D world shows you is just extra. Like, who don't like extras? Like, what the outside world would just be showing you what you did in the inside world. And you should just be so busy creating and crafting your future. You should be so busy creating and making it exactly the way that you desire that the world can't fuck with you. It can't. How can it? When you creating it. When you are okay with taking that weight of yourself and entering into your reality as the opera. Like, when you play a video game, you don't mind being the one playing the game. You don't mind being the controller one. What's so different in this world? Who told you that you can't be that? Who told you that you gotta struggle? Who told you that you gotta doubt yourself? Who told you you gotta fear? Anyway, and why do you care about rejection? That'd be the main thing that why people stop believing in themselves, because one person rejected them. Do you know how many people are ready to accept you, but because you let that one person be a much powerful God over you than you are over yourself, and that's why you played small or you shrunk because you got rejected one time? So That's the battle of your